Hello, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome. So, we are jumping back into this psychic investigative read. We've got the little owl and the Eastern oyster in reverse. So, the question that we are asking, this has been a series. Hi, I'm Mara. I'm a psychic medium, investigator, profiler, all of the good things. If you're interested in the storyline of this, you can go back. We've got all these videos. It's the owl and the Christians and the stuff. So the next question we're going to ask here is what part of the story was deliberately left out? And it's really funny because I was looking for the cards, and again, they're hiding themselves, right? So these people might be the owl and the oyster might be like battening down the hatches, but this card flipped out. I tried to put the cards back over here, and this card flipped out like twice, and I finally took a look at it because nothing in my world is a coinky dink, and it's the house mouse, right? You got all of these mice, but it's come out in reverse. People are scrambling. I told you, take heed, take cover, take cover. Y'all don't even know. Like, we've got an eclipse season coming up here. Ooh, doggy, I'm already shaking in my boots. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in here. I'm gonna try not to squirrel out with my personal opinions, but we've got the heist mice. That's a t-shirt. So we're going to take a quick energy check, and I'm just going to blow through here. So let's see where they're at, because I get like this, like ducking, evading, turning the ringer off, depressive drinking, thumb sucking, fetal position, that type of energy. Ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun, huh? All right. So let's see where little owl is really quickly. We're going to take a temperature check for the house mice too. Oh yeah. So that we got the vulture. It's so funny. Like, I won't even go down the vulture. It's so apropos, right? We've got again that raccoon that came out last time, right? The most like duplicitous, just conniving animal on the deck, with the starfish that came out in the last reading. Come on, y'all. You can't tell me you don't believe in this stuff. Doesn't know what's going on. We got dragonfly, like, right? Can't see anything around them, because the dragonfly, you can see the dragonfly when it's in reverse is like using seeing for bad reasons. This is like I'm getting somebody like in a paper bag. They don't know zebra, and definitely not feeling. Oh, I was saying, like, wanted to feel special. Now they feel real special. They're about to get their 15 minutes of fame, and it's not the type of fame they wanted. Okay. Let's go ahead and get something on the Eastern oyster. Ooh, chow. That jumped out. We got a butterfly. Like, I ain't going to change. Yeah, this is definitely like that ingrained. Oh my gosh, wanting to come out. I've got the hummingbird. But I'm high vibrational. How can you have butterfly in reverse? And right, like, this is a person that's just like flapping their wings. Like, I'm a good man. I'm a good guy. I'm the good guy. Versus, I told you in the last one he was going to try and pin it. Right, he's trying to hide it. There we go. Toxic froggy. Oh my god. With the moth in reverse. Yeah, this is a person that cannot, even with the moth when it's in the upright, right? What they say, like a moth to the flame or whatever. This is a person that's unsatiated. That's never enough, right? Probably milking his wife dry of her, probably robbing his son of her breast milk. Seriously, that's what I get off of Kevin, right? And so you've got this, but look at this, it's paired here like, oh, I'm an empath. And I'm like, here's the swan. Everything's okay on the surface. While in the meantime, like, everything's lit on fire and going to hell in a handbasket under the surface. Yeah, so I'm getting the victim blame, playing the victim, and like, I'm the good one. I'm the right. And this person hasn't changed, right? They just know they're going to be using like the cray cray of the other one to try and cover everything up. But I think that's where the house mouse comes in. So let's go ahead and get a temperature on the environment. That's good. Getting this in like 5 minutes. I know. I love to. You get into flow and you just don't know what's going to come out. I literally have to like watch my readings back. I go to my other channel and watch them so I can get the watch time hours. You know, I'm an efficient bitch. All right. Let's see here. The house mouse. Woo! Everybody's talking. Ooh. I'm getting everybody's comparing notes. Everybody's like, yeah, do you see? I'm getting like telephone, I'm getting like cans on a string. Like people are like throwing it out because everybody knows like that their phones are tapped, right? Everybody's under investigation. So I'm getting like sneaking over to people's houses and like having a couple of drinks and like going into the garage thinking that they're like evading surveillance. And like anything with the screen can be surveilled. You have your own cameras can be used. Your own nanny cam can be hacked to surveil you. So there's no hiding. But I'm also getting this hive mind, right? And they've got their thinking caps on, like, how do we get like this darkness? They're blind. And who's the only person that can help them get out of this? The one that they attacked? Mm. Time to go back to the Ouija board. I cracked myself up. I've never even used that thing. I didn't even know that's what that little signage thing was. Like he got that like whole. Cause I've never been into the occult, so like she came and was like, she's leading them down the way. I gave him a set of tarot cards. Actually, it was these cards. Actually, they're these stolen ones. I stole them back. They're the big ones. And she's like, he's leading them down. The Lord told me she's doing black magic, and I didn't even know that's what a Ouija. I didn't even know what it looked like, and I haven't even seen what I've been allowed. I didn't even know that's what that was. Like I knew it was like a cult something, but I had no idea that was like what a Ouija board actually looked like. I had it's just the conjecture is crazy to me. But like yeah, that's what's going on here. People are like, oh my god, what did we believe in? What did we do? What did we right? And I get it. I get it because I grew up in the church, right? So for the people that aren't involved with the shenanigans, you could be duped, right? And here's the thing is like I mean, what kind of Christian are you without doing your due diligence? So this is a mirror into yourself, right? Because I'm a follower of Jesus Christ. I'm not a follower of some psychopath, rapist, down low, trans beating, like Bible thumping. Like, I mean, he literally they paid so much money at his college to like just erase the records because he's a serial rapist, Pastor Kevin. Take that as confirmation. Mm. Okay, so what else? Yeah, there's more of that. Like, oh, right? Like, there are no mistakes or whatever. So when the card's on the bottom here, this is ideas. Ooh, people are formulating ideas like how to like people. They're getting their story straight. Let's get one more card. I told Shug she wasn't going to be happy when she found out who I was. Oh yeah, like so we got lizard in reverse. There's no sensitivity here. There's no patience. Camel in reverse. Camels, what they carry water, emotions in their back. They can go across the desert, right? But when a camel doesn't have any water, which takes a lot to drain a camel dry, right? That's what I'm getting a lot. This has been, I am not the only person this person has gone after. They didn't do their homework and realizing, I think this person has ousted people out of this church, out of this community. I actually got that she stabbed some girl in high school. Like I'm getting like actual prison, Latina, oh, she got jumped in. Interesting. Oh, she's a gang member or was. Oh gosh, we've got the wolf now. Everybody's paranoid. And they're wanting to do like I got the otter, she came out here, and then they're not even facing each other. This is the two of them like, I'm still the friendly one. I'm a good, honorable person, right? Their backs are to each other. I'm getting like, they've got their arms like, now we're in this together, right? Like we've got to fight everybody off because everybody is first of all talking. Nobody gives a damn because they drag them into this. They're all paranoid, right? And they have I'm hearing like no fucks to give. So, excuse me, take that as confirmation. We've set the stage 10 minutes in. So let's see. Woo! I'm pitting out too. Yeah, people are nervous. So what part of the story did the little owl leave out? Are we going to go straight for the... I feel like I need... Yeah, I'm going to get an anchor card. I kind of want to just get this broad... Is it this one? I don't know. We'll find out. We're just going to... Again, this is called intuitive reading. This is Kim Cran's archetype deck. The box. What part of the story was deliberately left out? I'm getting like everything. Look at that card. The box. Look at all of these lines. All of these like lie on top of lie on top of lie. I'm also getting like this person got really like off on like just making shit up, right? And like connecting like one dot to a story. Like again, because I know, you know, Ada the sugar or whatever was just feeding all this stuff, right? While also throwing chaos magic. Like every time we left, we'd come back. So I realized I had to stop drinking white wine because that's her drink of choice. So she was able to like really like get me in a tizzy. Like I learned all this again. Like I said, it was like boot camp for me. But what they left out is everything. They wanted to control the narrative, put you in a box, put me in a box, right? I'm a whore. I'm a gold digger. I'm lazy. I'm a drug addict. I run around town. I haven't spoken to, I met your father and I dropped the person that I was slightly dating like the next day and never spoke to another man or anything, like looked that way this entire time. Still to this day. I'm a loyal bitch. Going around literally, I mean, saying that I like am throwing black magic. This is like a big deal, right? Like death magic and shit like that, right? And then doing it and then accepting money, especially across state lines, from your incestuous, right? Like your freaking uncle that's been fucking banging you and your mom, right? I mean, the OnlyFans, like the reason why I'm not able to release it is because it's part of evidence. So this box, this is what we talk about projection. That everything that she was doing, she was saying that I was doing, right? And then going to her and Pastor Kevin, again, using my rhetoric, the messages that are coming out of my mouth, twisting it into a Christian spin, and then spitting it out. She'd literally like have a question, ask her dad, know that her dad that was going to ask me, get the answers from him, and then pass it off like it was hers. Living in the skin of the person they totally hate. If you hated me so much and you got me out of the house, then why did you have me stop and throw even more magic on me? Try and break into my Akashic library. Try and fucking poison the beer. Come in here with fucking hexing salts. You have a child. You have a future. Well, actually, you don't have a future to look forward to, right? I was trying to keep it all on the hush. Insanity is going to be the only way you're going to be able to spend time with your child in the future. Everybody needs to start talking about plea deals if you want any sense of a fucking life. This is how dire this is. So what was left out? Everything, right? And this person has done this and had the backing, right? Because they want to cut their teeth to get into the Masons, right? And get their whatever next degree with their Eastern Star, blah, 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 blah. Why? Because everybody hates them because who they are behind those closed church doors. And everybody is going to be shocked. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because what goes on till 3 p.m. behind those closed doors? I tell you what, it's not, well, people are talking in tongues, but it's a different kind of tongues. So that's what she left out. What was the part of the story that was deliberately left out? Oh, well, let's dig into that a little bit more, right? Because that was just what we call flow. You'll say channeling the devil. You mean the truth? No, I'm just tapping into the vibration of your story, right? You can demonize it all you want, but I'm going to pull cards and they're going to tell the truth. Look at this. Cross in reverse, right? She is unholy. She is this, that, and the other. God told me. I had a dream. I had a dream. The Lord told me there's a Jezebel in the midst. Let's go dig around in the graveyard and accept $20,000 multi-state spell work on October 31st. Y'all are like everybody caught at the graveyard, y'all. Like, it's exciting to me, right? Because nobody would believe it. Nobody would believe it. You know who believes it? The Masons out in BWI. People getting shot up in the streets. Up and coming Masons of the family. Oh yeah, it was a gamer. It was a gaming. Okay, I'm thinking it's unsanctioned spell work that brought a lot of shit down on the order, right? Okay, yeah, great fortune. They kept going with it because they were supposed to get money, not just to get me out, but to take my swap destinies, right? Like that's the bad thing. If you thought I was just this bad person, get him out, be done with it. Oh no, now we're gonna double down. We're gonna have them gang stalked by church members. What were they doing? What were they going to do? Why were 4 of them, and even more throughout the month and a half, within 2 blocks of my Airbnb? What, you think they were remote viewing me? I think that's a little less than remote. And who slapped the GPS on their dad's car for them to find me while he was yeah, courtship. We got courtship here, right? So, what's the story that was deliberately left out? Oh, that we actually liked each other. So that's Kevin's deal, Oyster in Reverse. Oh, no, that's not what it is. Kevin was super attracted to me because I can feel sexual energy, right? It's just a chakra. Super attracted to me. Sarah felt it. I don't fucking deal with trolls. How disgusting. He opened his mouth once and I was like, oh my fucking God, get me the fuck out of here. And that's what he did the next day when he went back to the poker house and started asking questions and started trying to get all this information on me and all this other stuff, right? And turn all his down low brothers or whatever against that light skin, this, that, and the other. Oh yeah. Why? Because he didn't because I'm a mouthy bitch, right? Even though I didn't say anything, you knew I know who you were, right? You could feel it because you can't stand a real feminine, divine feminine energy, right? Because it's what you want, right? You want to cut your little pee-pee off and run around in pantyhose. Again, you do you, boo. But when you go around beating the people that you want to be, nah, bro, I'm coming for you. Okay, so what's the part of the story that was left out by the community? And then we'll finish this up. Work. Spell work. Everybody's doing magic on everybody. Oh. It's like people, like kids. Oh my gosh, take that. Unexpected income. You know what? Was taken out of the store. Yeah, you know what? The spell work and the money. What nobody knows is that y'all accepted money, right? And were promised more money along with my destiny, which is crazy to me, this destiny swapping crap, whatever. But they were promised money. They were given money. They were cash app all the time, right? To keep it going, to keep with the spell work, to get me kicked out and all this other stuff. But not only, right? They wanted me broke. The spells, the health spells. I mean, we are not talking about some run-of-the-mill kitchen magic. We're talking about animal sacrifice, Sarah. Right? David, Curtis, sending graveyard magic to Suge to fucking sprinkle all over my fucking food. Who do I think I am? Who do you think you are? You psycho family. Unbelievable.